Hello, everyone. So, this is a reading on, yes, Mercury going in retrograde in Cancer, which is basically June 18th, 19th through July 11th and 12th. Depends on what part of the world. So, this is an intuitive reading. It's that dreaded time again. But honestly, it's not that bad. Is it really bad? Is it really bad? Yeah, can it be bad? Yeah, it can be. Mercury is the way we think. It's our everyday thought process. It does rule, communications and everyday travel. So, yeah, there can be some problems. Personally, with me, this is always the best time where I just suddenly get the best ideas you can possibly imagine. I get the urge to do things. Sparks of ideas and creativity always come to me. And what I've learned is I usually had problems with others, meaning I find their mistakes, because I'm so cautious, I guess. But it's actually after, I think, the post period of Mercury is where I'm feeling that, you know, did they hear me right? Miscommunications. I've known if I make a doctor's appointment, for example, that I will repeat the time, the date 10 times over because sure enough, there may be, that mistake. Now, it is going to be retrograde in Cancer. So, for Cancers, yeah, it's going to affect you. According what I'm hearing, it's not going to be the easiest retrograde. There's a sense of a real big intensity. Now, like I said, if you use it like I do, I usually get great ideas, sparks of ideas, but I always, and this is sometimes maybe things that I've always wanted to do before, and suddenly I get this urge for it. What I do is, because I know it's Mercury in retrograde, I usually plan it, adjust it. It's the basic rules: review, recalibrate, and so forth, and then I implement it later. But maybe I don't. Maybe it takes sometimes another Mercury retrograde for me to do it again. Notice that sometimes, I don't know if it is with some of you or that I will get these ideas or these urges and I want to do them. And it's like, damn it, it's a Mercury retrograde. But then when it's done, sometimes we don't want to do it. Or, I've known to implement it. So that is the good part about it. Another thing it is, it does kind of go reversal. That means our thoughts, our minds can go back to the past. It doesn't always necessarily mean someone's going to come from the past. The past maybe just it could be just reflection. Anyway, either way, how it's going to work, I am going to do an intuitive reading and see how the effects the challenges and what may be showing up. And this is not the astrological version. This is an intuitive version. And we're going to start with, of course, Cancer, because it is in Cancer. And I've already meditated, heated them up, and for each sign. I didn't do a collective this time. I just did from sign to sign. So if you want to put some timestamps up, that's fine. That's great. Help me out. Time is an essence, and I do a lot of readings for YouTube and private readings. So it's kind of just trying to always get something out. I know people like these kind of readings as well. Okay, so we're going to start with Cancer. What do we see, Cancer? Right away, it's in your sign. It's in our sign, so it's going to affect me too. So I'm going to try to speak as clear as I can. Okay, so what are we seeing here? So many towers. That doesn't surprise me. It's like when I cast them, I was like, there you go. So what do you see here? This is like, there is this sense of the stone that we are looking at is definitely, there's a psychological tone, philosophical tone, adjustments being made, but your intuition is spot on. Okay, so we do see that. Look, few towers here, okay, and they're in the reverse. There is a refinement of you. There is something about you that's changing. There is a sense of you are definitely in the spotlight too. You have a tower here as well, so it's in the reverse, so expect problems with communications, of course. This could be also changes of plans. So we are seeing that, okay? Even your beliefs here, it's in the upright, but this could be spiritually picking up some information. Now, we do see some negative talk, negative thoughts. This could be people around you as well. We do see the adjustments here, and even with partnership and finances. So we're seeing a few areas here. And you, overall, refining you. I feel that there's going to be, whatever is going to be going on, there is a big focus on you. Okay, you're kind of on the spotlight too. So we are seeing that. Now, the adjustments in that can be positive. I feel there could be even a Leo presence around, or, well, yeah, there's a sense of, what I'm picking up here. Now, what I do see is definitely transformative energy. There is transformation. There's a sense of polarity here, a reversal, so to speak. It's like trying to blend with the yin and yang, a balance. There's enlightenment. There's a lot of change. It's a reversing of energy too. So maybe what you believed or what you wanted, you may be changing, balancing the forces around you. It's going to bring about a lot of change. This is also, we're seeing personally you, self-transformation. This could be even changing up things in your physical body. Maybe, I don't know, maybe your appearance, something is there that's refining. A lot of transformation. Things are just as different as night as day. It's like we're seeing that in so much areas here. This is like a new day dawning too. It's like the caterpillar becomes the butterfly. So you've got transitional energies. Opposing sides, okay? Oppositions in that, but trying to balance it out. With this self-transformation, there's a lot of growth. You may be even changing your point of view, okay? Because I see a lot of change of thought, mind. You may be switching sides back and forth. I see some maybe even major life changes coming through. I do see a lot of helpful energy too. I do see some things that's been concerning you, any fears or these kind of worries. They may be you may be even maybe getting rid of it. Now, be careful of headaches. That's another thing I'm picking up here for some reason. I do see messages are going to be important. Now, I want to say this, and it is just a general reading. Be careful of traveling. I would avoid traveling as much as you can, and this is especially going on any kind of long trips. There is a sense of negativity to it. This could be also watch the finances. I do see partnerships, money here. There is something that's maybe not even clear right now. I do see you're breaking free of something. You may be switching things around. And also, I do see for some of you, you may start off something that's quite successful. Money is coming through. A lot of you may have even property matters. This has got to do with property matters. This is a large sum of money for good or bad. Maybe experience delays here, but you know what? When you're sitting still, making adjustments, I do see sparks of great ideas forming as well. So you, Cancer, have a lot of changes. Money is coming through. This can also be, and you're beginning with money, but something with partnership too. Travel doesn't look the best for Cancers. I would, this could be really a problem because you have just so many towers in so many areas here. Okay, so that is one thing. And even for some of you may actually be thinking of moving. This is a lot of investments, money, long-term wills, something like that is showing up. Okay, so basically the challenge I see here is you're kind of in the spotlight, definitely, and is the delays. It's like feeling stuck. The communication, it's not even so much. You just have the towers. It's a lot of change, and I think this is a lot of internal self-transformative change as well. Okay? Now we're going to move on to Scorpio. Okay, Scorpio, what do we have here? Scorpio. Scorpio, you also have a Tower. There is some hurt feelings or something, a deep wound for some of you, okay? Or carrying on to some kind of negativity. We are seeing something, you're holding something in, or someone next to you, there's some blockages here. There is some negativity that needs to be cleared. This is also a high manifestation. Money coming through. A lot of fiery energy, frustrations, as what I'm seeing here is coming through strongly. There is a big masculine type of energy here too. Some of you may be dealing with a father. This could be not the easiest energy too, from what I'm seeing. Now, Scorpio, I'm going to tell you, I see a lot of disruption, okay? Now we're seeing like Cancer, it's like tower after tower lined up. Here, it's kind of disruptive. I see distress. It's like a storm brewing within you. You may be really dealing with some kind of setbacks, but know that they're hidden blessings. Expect kind of the unexpected. Some of you, could be even work or whatever you do most of the day, something that there could be changes there. It is a tower. There can be sudden changes here at work or career or whatever, and it can be also the people that surround you. Okay, because this tower here is not just personal, it's like the external world, work, and others around you. You could be, at a process where you're going to recovering from a crisis that may just occur. There is transformation here. Sometimes this can indicate things beyond our control. This could be even bad weather, something like that. There's an unexpected, destructive type of force here, whether this is breaking down something internally with you or in your surrounding. It's like forces beyond your control, okay? So there is like a crisis energy here with a hidden benefit. But like I see here, because this is very spiritual too, is there is a hidden blessing. Okay, it's a blessing in disguise. It can be very unexpected change. Your plans may get ruined. A sudden crisis may show up. But you have to find the silver lining in things and don't put all your chickens in one basket. So that is a main thing that I am seeing for Scorpio. But there is, the good thing here is there's good opportunities coming through. Okay. I feel a Taurus energy may be present as significant for some of you. There is some passion here, and it's like a sense of enjoying yourself. Maybe you'll be going out. There is some joy and happiness here. It's not just all so negative. I just see so much stress though. And this could be with a father figure. For some reason, I'm picking that up. For some of you, this can be also you're trying to manifest, okay? A lot of things may work out your way. There's a sense of luck on your side. It's as above, so below. And it's like, fine, you have the tools. You have everything there that you need to be able to build upon or come up with really creative solutions, trying to be proactive. I do see there's a sense of high overwhelming here. You're trying to close something up to dealing with some really deep insecurities. I also see this is maybe dealing with some kind of contracts, agreements. This could be also matters of the heart. There's something there, making a choice decision, but there's deep wounds that may be showing up, okay? I do see that this is, for some of you, it could be dealing with something official, legal. Maybe you learn something, you hear something. These could be secrets. So there is some negativity here, and I just see a lot of disruptive energies as well. Money is coming through, though, here, too. There is a sense of rewards. It's like a sense of growth. Tuning in spiritually is going to be important, too, and trying to remove a very negative person here. Watch the temper, too, so to speak. It kind of shows a sense of a caution as well. Okay, so that is what's showing up with Scorpio. Now, even travel, I would I think there's more connections and talks than actually traveling. Um, yeah, I think I can't say anything else that came through there. Anyway, next is going to be Pisces. This is Pisces here. Pisces, what are we seeing for you? Okay, Pisces, very interesting. Okay, you have um, the birth of something new here. This is planting the seeds and blossoming. But it's new beginnings here. All right. The thing is, you're doubting yourself somehow. This is like you're ignoring your intuition, so to speak. Lifestyle adjustments, it's right on the side. It's like the world or your external world, what's happening around you as well. A new cycle here as well. And money, it's like trying to expand, trying to build upon your, I don't know, your earnings, money. This could be even sudden money comes through that you didn't expect. Lifestyle, again, adjustments, and health and well-being is showing up here. There can be a little bit of negativity even here, and this can be with a smaller person. That sometimes can indicate a child. Maybe they have some issues, or someone younger than you, so I do see that. What I do see as a theme that is a problem for Pisces here is you're kind of ignoring your intuition. You're kind of going against the grain. You're moving against the current somehow. It's like don't deplete yourself somehow. It's like you're in a way drowning. You're swept away. You're kind of drawing yourself up somehow. You need to go more with the flow. You need to tune into your intuition more. Okay, there's a sense of testing and um, attuning more to your intuition. Okay, there's something missing. It's like, how is this plant, this seed going to grow if you don't water it? You know, there's something there that's a lack of. I'm not saying that that you're not going to be emotional, or that there's a lack of water. What I want to say, something's dried up. It's like you're going against the grain. Um, you need to go more with the flow with something. It's kind of a challenge for you. Okay, so that's one thing that is showing up for Pisces. Pisces, there is a sense of you know how you got this, you got the Midas touch, you know your work, but how you're going to expand something and the ideas you're implementing here, there's got to be some adjustments here. All right, there is something quite missing from what I see. Okay, I do see there's lessons learned here. I do see there could be some sudden changes. I would be careful of like passive aggressive anger. Okay, because I do see sudden changes. It's like it could be a breakthrough that's coming through too, but you need to attune more to your intuition and go with the flow. Okay, because I do see there could be some travel coming up too, but you have to adjust some things for it. This is like a trip coming through. This could be even some secrets being divulged. Maybe you learn something. Maybe something someone does. Um, it's like truth being revealed, or some kind of secrets may come through, and it can be helpful. I do see also this can indicate some kind of wish, a wish fulfillment. Okay, because this is good. It's a birth of something new as well, but it's like you kind of gotta keep moving. You got to keep going forth, so to speak. So I don't see anything except there is a sudden some breakthrough. This can indicate sometimes bad weather, dealing with some sudden changes. Things like that are showing up for Pisces. This is very creative energy too. So there is a sense of luck here, creativity, um, kind of jumping out of your comfort zone. That's like almost like a challenge. A lot of thoughts here. A lot of thoughts here. But at the same time, it's not, you're not, you have, it's like you know how to create. You have the right business plan. You got that. But now you're going back to the thought process instead of the reverse way. You know what I mean? Where you got the thoughts and then you implement them. Okay? So something like that. I think that's the best way to explain it. Could have some trouble with children or people younger than you teaching. So Pisces, that's about it. So it's like you know, don't, it's like whether it's your business work or something, it's like going against yourself somehow. It's like you know what you're doing, but for example, you put out a presentation and then you take it back, but you would have got a lot of credit for it. I don't know, something like that. You know what I mean? Why? Just leave it there, no matter what. You know, people will be critics, things like that. Okay, so that's Pisces. Now we're going to move on to Gemini. I'm doing the air signs next, and Gemini was next. Whoops. So Gemini, what are we seeing here for the Mercury retrograde in Cancer for you? Gemini, interesting. What we're seeing here is your passions, desires. This is your lifestyles. And this is like you overall making complete changes to your thought in that. It's like, you know, again, building upon your home foundation. This could be a new home. This can also indicate, I like to say your house is made out of glass. So it's like there, you know, there's a sense of people see things. It's hard to hide anything. So there is something there. Okay, so we're dealing with some kind of confusion. Again, at the same time, I've been feeling lately people confusing themselves. It's like we're questioning things too much, okay? Care, compassion, love, and we are seeing a little bit of creative blocks here. Okay, so this is also putting some energy into work and your desires. So what are we seeing here again? We are seeing actually for Gemini, it doesn't look too bad, I'm going to say. There's a sense of victory, okay? It's a journey ahead. You've got, you know, the stones, the way they came up there, it's like a journey. It's like there is a quest that you're on. You may be coming to some kind of crossroads, but there is some movement. Inner exploration, okay? So internally exploring a lot of things about yourself. This could be even some kind of reunion with someone. This could be even traveling. Success, somehow things just work out. You know, when you kind of let go of energy, things just work out somehow for themselves. It's like you could be seeking some kind of direction. There is a blessed journey ahead for a lot of you. It's like making some, creating some movement yourself. Reconnecting, reuniting is the message I'm seeing here. Maybe you will just go on some kind of a journey vacation. For a lot, there can be some kind of even spiritual quest here. You're moving towards some kind of destination, though you come to some crossroads and some kind of decision point. But yeah, there is this movement that is occurring with Gemini. Gemini, you need to also take breaks. It's one step at a time. You may have a lot of ideas or things that you want to do, but you're going to have to take things one step at a time. There is something about you, maybe there's realizations about the way you look, the way you feel, and it's going to get you to kind of accept some things about yourself too. So that's one thing. It's like dealing with these kind of issues. For some of you, you may be dealing with a Libra that I feel here. There is a lot of lessons that you have learned, and this is about yourself and others around you as well. You know, it's like there can be some maybe offers coming through. I do see that. Counting your blessings is going to be very important. All right, so that is one thing that does show up. It's like you're not seeing the blessing yet. There is some adjustments that you may be making, especially with lifestyle and what were your passions and your dreams and your goals here. There's a learning experience here. But there's a sense of internal conflict, and it's like purifying some, getting some kind of aha moments about yourself and your lifestyle and your journey ahead. Even home foundation, what is it? It's the idealistic one from what I'm seeing here. So there's a lot of energy here. Wisdom is coming through. For some of you, maybe purchasing something important, making a major decision. There can be something dealing with legalities as well. Investing your time, energy in a lot of things that pertain to you, what you're bringing in, what is valuable to you too. So we're seeing that energy coming through here. So that's very interesting what's showing up with Gemini. So gaining some more clarity here, even though we're still a little bit here confused, not sure which direction to go. Matters of the heart may be showing up too. This is also self-love and talk, okay? But there is some adjustments that are coming through for Gemini. Okay, so from Gemini we go to Libra. That Libra is right here. Okay, Libra, what do we see here? Libra, your fortune and your wish stone is right on top. Money is showing up. This could be also family and a cycle that's been going up, or a pattern. There is some deep desires, wishes, home and foundation. It's still in the, there's a focus on it, and your heart's purification of the hearts too. So there are some maybe opinions, people, you're listening to some kind of opinions or people's opinions. And, you know, it's ultimately kind of shutting some things down too. All right, I do see there is something really changing here on how some people may view you and you view them. But wish stone is here. Okay, so it is in the upright, and there is some money and rewards coming through. So that's quite interesting. The thing I do see actually with Libra, it's a very giving energy. Some of you may receive some kind of gift. There's a sense of a lot of generosity here. I do see that there could be some offers coming through, creating better bonds, relationships too, because you got a nice heart here, and it's in the purification mode. It's building upon generosity. It's very nice. Positive energies coming through. Things that are mutually going to benefit. It's like you and someone else. It's like giving generously, receiving graciously, taking care of yourself and others, because this is like family or people close to you. Hospitality is freely offered here. Ask for what you need, okay? It's like a gift and freely given. So you may be very giving to others, or there is maybe something that you can offer to others that's that becomes like a valuable gift. So that does show through there. Very important. For some of you, you may be dealing with, I feel, a Cancer energy. I feel that a lot of effects now, could be some beginnings coming all the way for months from now. The effects may last for some reason until, like, I don't know, the beginning of next year or spring. I do see you're going to be getting a lot of things in order, okay? It's like closing up cycles, getting things in order, changing things about yourself. There's a lot of changes coming through here. Even home foundation, there is something that needs to still be changed. There's a lot of energy here. I do see you need to trust yourself. There's a sense of you don't know what to trust anymore. It's like, should I do this? Should I do that? There's a sense of trust issues here too. You may even stop communicating with some people too. I see kind of a stop here. You're keeping more to yourself. Now, I do see happy energy coming through here. Okay, I do see that. So it's like, this is like wish fulfillment is coming through here. You have like that yes answer, and a lot of things. There's a sense of unexpectedly things working out for you. Okay, just like when you least expect it. There is like a journey ahead too. Okay, so it's like either travel, there's something that negative that is closing up. A lot of, this is for some of you, this could be marriage, making some kind of commitment. There's a sense of traditionalism here. I do see manifestation is very high for you too. So, you know, it doesn't even look as bad for some of you as it is for some other signs, but that's what's coming through. So the negative parts here is, it's like time to bring those, your desires, your wishes, maybe things that you've been holding in and sometimes we need to either, I don't know, it's like, I don't know if it's guilt or you're holding in some kind of things that you know that either you are trying to keep secret, something like that. You need to release as well. So that's one thing I do see here, okay? A shift and change of what you were known for is another thing I'm seeing here. People may see you in a different light as well when this occurs, okay? Now we're going to move on to Aquarius. Okay, so Aquarius, you've got quite a bit of energy here. We got quite a bit of energy here. This is usually the stone of official agreements, court cases, okay, group of people. Here, just like Gemini, it's like your house is made out of glass. So, if you're trying to hide anything, it can. There is something there that's showing up, connecting spiritually with the heart. A lot of diverse energies around you in both areas here. So it's a lot of energy. You got small stones too, so you could be dealing with this could be children or somebody close to you, or something small, like sometimes it's got to do with, I don't know, pets. Yeah, something like that. Love is coming through here very strongly. This is also indicating your health and well-being here. Yeah, there is some frustrations here. This could be also maybe some problems with work. There is ideas and money-making ideas coming through. This could be news coming into that could be very special and connected to your heart as well. I just see so much diverse energies around you. All right, now, the one thing I do see here for Aquarius is a sense of stillness. Things kind of standing still. It's like you come to something immutable. It's an impasse. It's very slow to change. You're needing more of a balance here. It's a conservative type of energy. It's almost stubbornness as well. It's like you're kind of regressing, returning to what was. Now, I don't know if that's going to the past, thinking of the past. You're trying to stop some kind of changes, and I feel it's more of an underlining subconscious energy too. You're holding your ground somehow, and you feel maybe some of you, I should do this, trying to avert disaster somehow. You may look at things a little bit, like over the top or exaggerated. There's no movement, okay? There's a sense of something you're sitting still on. It's like, it's a timeless stability, and there's a sense of nothingness versus like fire, creation, life, okay? So I don't know. There's a sense of slow to change, resistance, and strong-willed. So there is something there. It's almost like kind of a blockage in all these areas. And maybe some of you will have, it's court cases or something official, documents or, or agreements. And maybe it's a little stalled. I don't know. There is something there that's showing up like that. Aquarius, what I'm seeing here is, it's like you want the truth, you speak the truth, you got these boundaries up, but there's a sense of you need to relax a little. There's a sense of you being a little bit too serious. For some of you, maybe consulting with a lawyer or someone, an official. I do see there could be frustration with work, everyday routine, lifestyle as well. You may be leaving some of the problems behind, but you could be a little bit too much in your head. Too much. Okay, so watch out for your health and well-being. This could be stress, and that could create headaches, for example. I do see truths being revealed somehow. I feel that there's going to be a powerful new beginning. For some of you, I wouldn't, if this is anything medical, I wouldn't exactly try to avoid any kind of surgical procedures now, okay, especially if it's got to do with heart or something like that. If you could delay something, there's something like that showing up. But like I said, this is a general reading. It can actually work out for you. There's something there. Maybe there's planning to cut. It's almost like cutting something away. Now, I do see there could be some endings, new beginnings coming in the sense of victory, but it's going to take some time. You've got some delays. There can be some wishes coming through too. You're very hopeful with some things. Now, Aquarius, what I see here too is you've been putting off some things. It's a sense of stillness. You really got to make a choice decision, okay? There is something that I have to say to be careful about your surroundings, okay? There is something, be careful who you bring in into your life again. Maybe it's the past. Your surroundings, there is a caution there that I have to say, okay? Who's around the home, things like that, or who's around, there's too much diverse energy as well. Some things are going to be ending, and I think there is going to be a lot more new or doors opening up for you, news coming through, love is coming into focus as well, okay, and creating some kind of a balance. So really interesting, I have to say, for Aquarius, okay? Yeah, so Aquarius, that would be it. Now we're going to move on to the earth signs, and we're going to start with Taurus. Taurus, this is what is showing up for you. Taurus, it's quite interesting. Money's coming in, a group of people, maybe you're taking care of family or some people that are close to you. More money, this could be, again, supporting someone, growth money coming through, some kind of rewards. There is some adjustments, okay, and this could be with work and how you apply your energy and your creativity as well. So there is some creative energy here too as well. Communications could be a little bit heated. That's one thing I see too. So I do see communications for you is you are the only one that so far, well, there have been, but the communication stone has come through and it's in the reverse. So communicating is going to be very important. So there's no misunderstandings, things like that. So that did show up for Taurus. Now, Taurus, what's interesting here is you have a sense of wholeness, okay? You have some kind of empowerment here. There's a good energy here. There's a sense of well-being, a good life force. There, with all these green stones too, that can indicate victory. There's a sense of a guiding light here and following it too. So, pay attention to the cues when you're kind of, in communicating with others, or you just body language is going to be very important. This is, it's like a lot of you will be achieving some kind of success through this Mercury retrograde. There's an increased spiritual will here. I feel some of you will be celebrating life or something like that. This could be a birthday. Whoops, sorry, I'm just moving this too much. There's some more health, abundance here. Open yourself up to some kind of power. There's a self-empowerment. There's a lot more sunshine on your path, okay? You're walking to sunshine. All's going to be well. Kind of try to enjoy life during this time. I do see, it's like the universe is smiling on you, okay? It's a season of growth for you as well here. It's like kind of growing. This is good for gardening as well. It's there, the energy is really at its maximum here. It's luck, it's love, it's family, it's good, it's growth. So that is what I'm seeing. The only thing is sense of giving, maybe supporting and doing so much. Be careful that others don't use you. You may feel that you're being used. Maybe you're giving too much energy and others are not reciprocating as much. You may be dealing with a Virgo, maybe present for some of you, that type of energy, or someone who exhibits those energy. And stay positive. Positive thinking is really going to get you through. I do see there can be some changes, okay? Gathering information, don't assume anything till you hear things right, because you could be wrong, okay? I do see that there is going to be some kind of, I would delay any kind of important decision now too. I do see there is a learning curve here. Maybe you're feeling alone, maybe you're more to yourself, but their wisdom is coming through really strongly. Also your intuition, keeping things more to yourself, but you have the right ideas. Take breaks, enjoy the time. For some of you, I see rest is going to be important, meditating, communicating. It's like a sense of recovery as well. The only thing is home foundation and your surrounding area. There may be, be careful of, how do I want to say? Sometimes there's repairs, things like that. But also recovery, taking care of yourself, separating yourself from stress is going to be very important as well. But it looks pretty good, I have to say. Okay? So next we're moving on to Virgo, which is interesting because Virgo, all you got was 3 stones, but does not mean that there's nothing there. Virgo. What are we seeing here for Virgo? Virgo, you're going to have to tune into your intuition. You're going to have to let it guide you. There is advice maybe coming through. There's a sense of learning. It could be education, communications, counsel needed. And this could be with a group of people. It is a cycle here. What I feel here, you do have a sense of protection, how to protect yourself. You have a sense of regeneration here. Some of you feeling like you need justice, fairness. There's a sense of defense here. You do have some kind of spiritual guidance here. There's a sense of be careful of this righteousness and don't purposely destruct things. It's almost like you could be your own worst enemy here. It's like heed your intuition. There's a sense of you feeling you maybe need to defend yourself, protection, trying to get justice somehow. Can be dealing with love relationships, any kind of relationships. Be a force for good, okay? I do see a little bit of maybe you hear something, learn something, lessons learned, but it's almost like there's a sense of wanting to fight back, protecting what's yours. There is a sense of, yes, you need maybe some counsel, like there's some communication coming through or even learning. Now, I do see there's going to be some kind of either offer to you, some kind of deal, maybe somebody may offer something to you. This could be even with business work, but you have to kind of slow down. There's an energy here where you have to slow down, think things through, slow something down, separating from something. I do see some kind of separation. Now, be careful who you do hang out with, okay? It's like there's a sense of, I don't know, there's a sense of being with the wrong people or wrong situations, like guilty by association. So it's something to evaluate who you are. It's like trying to tell you who you're going to hang out with. The people around you maybe are not the best. Maybe you're going to have some kind of realization of, this is not the right crowd for me anymore. That's another thing I see. News can be coming into, okay? I see you could be dealing with, there's a sense I'm picking up through here, dealing with, it's kind of new beginnings, new way of thinking. It's, people can do things or situations, whatever can happen. It's your reaction that's going to count. Okay, because I do see here that could be, dealing with children. It's not the easiest energy here. This is also trying to, it's like a new group of people maybe coming through or purging the worst out of what was not right for you anymore, so to speak. I do see making a powerful decision. Some of you may be making some kind of, this could be even legalities or major purchases or some kind of agreement. It could be verbal, something like that. Something to deal with people younger than you, and your reactions are going to be very important. So trusting your intuition and knowing that you're protected. This is also sometimes going to seminars, a learning experience, a group of people here. It's like almost changing of the guards. I think slowly but surely you are changing your group of who you hang out with, who your inner circle is. I think that's the best way I can explain this. Yeah. Okay. So from Virgo, we are moving to Capricorn. Okay. Capricorn, quite interesting. Listening, learning is going to be important. listening and learning. Capricorn, we also see here love, refurbishing love, epiphanies. This could be a new business, job, communications, communicating from the heart. This could be hearing from someone that you love. I do see adjustments and rewards coming in, money. This is really good energy, but there's some sense of hurt feelings here as well. Could be dealing with relationships as well. Capricorn, I'm looking here. You have a lot of strength. There's a sense of healing. Fearlessness. Some of you may be like kicking off some fears. You could be very unstoppable. It's like overcoming some kind of fears. It's like there's a sense of there's a driving force within you. You're breaking through obstacles. You're going to be kind of fearless in most situations. There's something that's kind of awakening in you. There's also a strong masculine energy here too. So it's taking up your strength, or dealing with men in your life could be a possibility too coming through. You're going to be able to break through a lot of obstacles. Okay, so I do see that. It's like changing things up. What didn't work, you're going to kind of test the waters. Patience is required. A lot of your wishes and that may be coming through as well. I do see that with a lot of delays. This is like offer of love, blessings coming in too. And I do see work and mastery. I see a sense of mastery. I see some commitments. Some of you may be making your relationship maybe going up to a deeper level. Okay, there's a sense of that coming through. Know that a lot of you are on the right path. Okay. Creative energy. This is also entertaining type of energy. You may be going out more, creating something, paying attention to the signs too. And this has got to do with either, I don't know, music. Sometimes we're listening to songs, the messages within a song. If it's repetitive, there is something there that's going to direct you on the right path. So really the only challenge I see here is like, I don't know. If there's any fears, anything that you got, it's like breaking through them, the obstacles, the hurt feelings. So there is somebody hurt by you, you're hurt by them, or a situation. It could be something with money or something that has to be divided. So there are some pivotal changes occurring, but at the same time, it's, I don't know, it's a lot of things are in focus, and it doesn't look too bad, I have to say. It didn't show up that way for Capricorn. Wow, Capricorn, you're doing good. Okay, and I'm going to now move on to the fire signs, and the first one I have is Aries. Okay, Aries. Whoa, shaking around here. Okay, Aries. Aries, what are we seeing here? Money coming through. Home, family, people close to you. A lot of passion, but frustration. This could be even anger, so kind of watch the temper. Kindness, generosity, but there's something that needs to be adjusted there. It's like it's shady, it's back and forth. You're kind of hot and cold though. News coming in, information, not everything that you hear may be true. Also, your health and well-being is showing up, okay? What I feel here for Aries is, decisions that need to be made. Okay, and it's got to do with things that are close to you, people that are related to you. It's like your inner circle too. Now, what I do see is it's almost for me like the home foundation. It's like the truth. You know what the truth is, and there is some kind of endings showing up as well. Now, when I'm looking at this, for some reason, I'm feeling here a problem with Aries is there's a sense of disconnect. It's like you may be in the same atmosphere around people, but you're not there, so to speak. It's kind of there's a disconnect here. Either you feel disconnected from the people around you, you feel outcasted. There's a lacking of a sense of yourself. There can be a little bit of unclear thinking, irrational actions, so don't make any quick moves. This could be temperament, things like that. Think before you do make any choice or decision. It's like kind of going against your nature. It's like you're kind of not yourself with some things. Can be with love, could be with family, choices, decisions, health and well-being, journey ahead, use, communications. It's just all coming up that way. Okay, it's a sense of needing to connect more with the self. I want to say it's like you've been dealing with some kind of frustrations, disappointments. I feel these next 2 weeks, or the duration of it, something significant may be coming through. I would definitely, it does show up here to watch there's a sense of anger. This could be even jealousy. This is a sense of resentment. There's something there. So anger, temper. So be careful with that as well. There is a sense of responsibilities that need to be handled. Okay, nurturing yourself and others around you. This could be even responsibilities with the home. Making some kind of choice and decision is really coming through here too. For some of you, this is something official. Maybe you be signing some kind of either mortgage, loan, thinking of moving. There is something coming through that's going to be official agreement or something like that is showing up. Don't believe everything you hear. There is a sense of get-togethers or some communication that may be coming in or information. This could be rumors or gossip. It's not your friend. Okay, it's not your friend. So I would not listen to everything you hear. I do see it's like wisdom is going to be very important. There's a sense of being discreet because it's going to bring you some kind of rewards too, but choices and decisions and watching the anger. For some reason, I see that anger is right in the center here. So it's going to be kind of frustrating. That is the major thing that I am seeing for Aries. And watch your health and well-being and journey ahead. Okay, travel, not the best here either. It's like staying close to home is almost like this energy that is best, but what am I going to say? So that is what I see for Aries. And then we're going to move on to Leo. Leo, what do you have? You have communication, learning. It's in the it's not in the upright, so that's going to be very important. There's a sense of listening and learning is going to be very, very important. And of course, Mercury retrograde, you got the communication stone. So again, listening and learning is going to be important. There's matters of the heart here. Deep love is showing up for some of you. There's also a little bit of negativity. Maybe there has been a little bit of a disconnect, or there's something there that needs to be, something just triggers or surfaces in matters of the heart, and something maybe that needs to be discussed. You have a little bit of a gray area here. It's like 50 Shades of Gray. Epiphanies are coming through too, and spiritually connecting. What I do see here with Leo, there's a sense of faded energy here. I think it's more with Sagittarius, but there is a sense of fate. But what I see here is this can be some kind of beginnings, the birth of something new. There's a sense of renewal, inspiration. Fertility is very strongly indicated here too. For some of you, this is actually, you may be given birth to literally a baby, nurturing some kind of growth, something that may be coming through. There's something where you are building upon some kind of creativity. You're kind of shedding that old skin, rebirthing. There is a nurturing type of environment here that I'm seeing, okay? It's like planting the seeds in the fertile soil. It's a feminine, also creative type of energy. So there is the birth of something new that is showing up for Leo. And it's like there's, how do I want to say, obstacles that you have to get through. There's something that you're carrying on your shoulders, okay? A new beginning is about to form. News may be coming up. Something to do with love, communication, lessons, money, maybe even property matters. Kind of, what I'm seeing, there's some kind of major changes that are slowly going to be coming through. So major changes are going to be coming through. So there's going to be some changes. I do see that you have to stay positive because there's a sense of that void. A lot of negative thoughts coming through. It's you're thinking pessimistically. This can indicate dealing with, a Scorpio, maybe in focus, or someone who exhibits those energies. It's like building upon your stability, security. Okay, there is something there that maybe it's a deep desire. Maybe there's some kind of triggers that creep up too for some of you. So you're maybe purging some things as well. This could be even some kind of intuitive or paranormal type of, I want to say, experience. Okay, so that's another thing. It could be talking to your spirit guides. You know, you're getting a lot of signs, messages, and signals as well. So there are some major changes that are coming through for Leo, I have to say, even connected to communications, love. It's communicating love. It's all those areas. It's like even maybe three different people or three different, it's almost like three aspects here coming through that maybe need to be discussed. There's a sense of seclusion or something, or keeping more to yourself as well. Something hidden maybe that may come through later on as well. Be careful of people from the past too, I think, is something that I see here as well. Okay, and now we're going to move on to Sagittarius. Sagittarius, look at this, Sagittarius. Look what you got, Sagittarius. You got a lot here. Okay, so Sagittarius, what do we see here? This is, wow, you're kind of keeping some secrets, you between another person. It's like maybe you're kind of just reading each other, just knowing each other, but there's can't be a power struggle from what I see between two groups of people. There's some blockages here. Yeah, this is like, some of you may be connecting to some spiritual people, spiritual groups. Here's a very good spiritual person on the side who knows. It's like the person may be doing some kind of spiritual work and can help you out somehow too. And this person also has ideas, communications, maybe some kind of news maybe coming in. It looks pretty positive. All right. Now, what your challenge, I think, is going to be here is there's so many adjustments. Health and well-being is showing up here too. Diverse energies. So seeing so much of that energy. Sagittarius is faded energy. This is like the wild card. There's a lot of possibilities here. You're dealing with some fate as well. I do see karma. I see something concealed. Something's not exactly clear either. Secrecy, but there's inspiration. There's like seeking that deeper insight. It's like you're seeking some kind of deeper insight, inviting a lot more possibilities here. Be prepared for the unexpected. Okay, it's like a blank canvas. You're gonna be just it's like a wild card. It's like writing your new story here. Patience is really going to be needed because nothing is like available right now is what I'm picking up. You have to kind of cloak your thoughts because I see your feeling and your intentions there is like you're kind of hiding something maybe. There's this blank expression. Don't reveal nothing or something. There's something that you need to keep to yourself. I do see that too. You have to look deeper here. What else is there? It's like the hand of fate is showing up here. There is maybe offers, opportunity. There's some kind of growth coming in, learning experience, a circle. This is dealing with family or people close. A lot of information coming in, news coming in. I do see that you could be dealing with some critics. Okay, this could be some information that comes in too. Don't make any like quick moves or decisions. Okay, it's not a time to do that either. So it's like not everything you hear is exactly the truth. Okay, gaining more clarity, but your overall health and well-being, lifestyle, and that is coming into focus, I have to say. Okay, now a lot of things can just work out for you. Okay, it's like you kind of have this magic touch. As above, so below. You have a lot of spiritual energies here as well. But I do see this could be some very significant news coming in. This could be good news that's going to be coming in. I do see a lot of you are kind of happy, kind of celebrating some things as well. But, you have to take time to yourself. You have to kind of slow some things down. Now, if you've got some obstacles, you want to do some things or just things are not working out, you make plans, whatever it is, because it is a Mercury retrograde, know that it is blessings in disguise. There is a reason for it. So you are dealing with a lot of So many energies here, okay? Now, this could be some enemies coming through as well. There is a sense of be careful of people who are manipulative, okay? Kind of sneaky and sly as well. This could be, yeah, matters of the heart. There is a connection that you're making. I think you're bringing in some kind of soulmates as well. This is friendships, love, work partners. It's a lot of energy here. You got a lot going on, okay? What your problem is I think here your challenge is just you can really maneuver a lot here, but you are a little bit too scattered. But your health and well-being is coming into focus. Travel, I don't know if I would exactly do that now because this is your journey stone too, and there is some negativity around it as well. And a negative cycle that needs to be broken. All right, now there is love, compassion, and that coming through. There's something from a distance. So there is a person coming in. This could be a love partner, but there's a sense of you, a strong connection or some kind of a bond. Can be a little bit of like an obsessive type of bond as well. So it's like, be careful what you manifest as well and what you kind of wish for. I think that's the best way I can explain this, okay? Well, that's about it. Let's try to get through this Mercury retrograde and we'll be fine. Just review, rethink, recalibrate like I do, and we'll get through it. I just feel overall there is a sense truly of intensity, and there's a sense of a game changer to this anyway. And the eclipse is now coming up too, so it's like really, and I'm going to be doing eclipse also reading, so yeah, there is some intensity, I have to say. But anyway, happy Mercury retrograde in Cancer. Yeah, thumbs up to me. So I'm going to be really trying to speak as clear as I can and not be misunderstood. All right, bye.